Hi Libra, welcome to November. Welcome to Scorpio season. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys are well. If you would like to book a reading, visit the website Rubyreadstarot.com. Let's read for the month of November. Libra, I have the Goddess Guidance, the Romance Angels, both by Doreen Virtue on standby. Should we need them? Back to the right away, and it feels so good. Libra, Mercury retrograde in your sign, the first in many years, and I feel as if for you it would have felt like ghosts of karma come to play again. I feel like this Hunter's Moon, this Aries Hunter's Moon, would have been in true Halloween spirit, quite frightening. I think there were definitely lessons that resurfaced that I think you thought you may have put behind you, but Mercury in retrograde thought otherwise. The thing is with Mercury, and being a Mercurial, I think I can safely say that this is energy that moves really quickly. There's always a message, there's always some sort of information, there's always some sort of enlightenment that takes place with Mercury. Moving at the speed of light, moving so quickly, it almost looks like electricity. The thing with Mercury is, it's about information. And that's it. It's information. It's what we know about ourselves. It's what we don't know about ourselves. It's our consciousness, and it's about how we're truly fitting in the puzzle pieces to make sense of this awareness that we're in. Libra. Scorpio season, Mars in Scorpio, Venus in Sagittarius. This month of November, there's no way out. You're pushed to feel your way through this. You're pushed to feel your way through this month. What I love about Scorpio season, the archetype depicts the scorpion sitting in the night sky, staring up at the stars, fixed in its position, yet so aware of the freedom in front of it. You might have to fix in on just how big the possibilities are in this month. You might really need to fix in on a few lessons that you thought you'd learned. Kind of Mercury retrograde reminded you where you might need to polish up on that a little bit. Just to complete the lesson, the karmic cycle comes to a close in Scorpio season. Scorpio being ruled by not only Mars, but more recently so the planet Pluto. Death, rebirth, transitioning into something new, the motion of being one thing turning into something completely different. There are dualities at play, Libra, and I think that might be something that you find tickles you in this season. So you're being invited, I guess, to dance on the dark side a little bit. Feel your way through this one, Libra. Let's crack on for your month. There's a new moon in 2 days. It's a new moon in the sign of Scorpio. Death, rebirth, renewal. What's new, what's old. And yet somehow you find yourself in this place of sentimentality. There's some sort of reconciliation that's taking place here, 6 and 6. A reconciliation to move forward. Move on. Grab what's precious to you, Libra. Take what you've learned, the initiation, the spark of something new. This is that matchstick moment where you spark the match and the flame, that burst of flame. This is that burst of flame, Libra. 6 and 6 for me it already seals the deal. November's a lucky month for you. Sentiment, nostalgia, what felt familiar, the comfort of familiarity, and how you might have to take all of the lessons from that. Grab what's precious and move forward. Forward towards a creation, a new beginning, a spark in something. Something sparks off for you, Libra, and it's an illumination of truth. It's finally being able to see, and it's knowing that there are things that you might have to elevate from. Moving on for sure is part of the evolutionary process. And I think where nostalgia may have kept you stuck, Hanged Man energy, Piscean energy, you're being asked to illuminate a few things for yourself. So sit tight in November, Libra. These journeys that you're making, these places that you're revisiting, they feel a little bit like haunted houses. But the thing is, with the illumination of this Ace of Wands, you're being asked to focus in on where it is that you can grab life by the reins, card of Cancer. Where it is you can grab life by the reins, take a bit more charge and authority, and push forward in a direction after a period of having to be really still. After a period of waiting, after a period of not really knowing if what you want to go back to is what you truly want or not. Death card, 5 of Wands, and the Tower card. Scorpio energy here, energy of conflict, conventions coming to a crumble. There is some sort of transformation, Libra. There is some sort of transformation that has to take place where you are committed wholeheartedly to transmute what you know doesn't work, where you are wholeheartedly ready to feel into a new. There is a need for a new dawn. There is a need for a new day. One that doesn't involve conflict and fighting and back and forth. It's juvenile delinquency. It's completely pointless. There is this Tower moment where there is this sudden feel of a complete collapse of structure. And it is chaotic, but it's necessary because it helps you create new order. It helps you decipher what it is that you can actually take forward with you, what's valuable enough, and what is just you looking back with rose-tinted glasses. You're being given an illumination this month of November, Libra, and I would take it seriously because the opportunity to actually really come face on with things that you know you've got to take charge of is a really, really good opportunity, and it allows you so much transformation, and it allows you this opportunity to let things crumble that you know were built on shaky foundations, that you know were no good for you, that you know that you've got to transmute, that you've got to turn into something else. And this is that butterfly effect where from chaos you create abundance. Grab life by the reins, Libra. Abundance is a mindset. There is something about your communication. There is something about where it is that you might need to focus on creating more opportunities for you to create finance, like finance funneling into you. You've got to think about your abundance right now. It's your financial abundance that's really illuminated this month. Scorpio isn't only death and rebirth. There's a lot to do with money and other people's money and money management. And it seems as if in the month of November, you are doing really well financially, because the opportunities that you need come from you surrendering and moving forward, going with the flow. It's a water month, remaining in the flow. Piscean card, another water energy. Being persistent about an expansion of consciousness, doing things differently, trying new things, seeing where it is that you may have rushed over a certain thing and you might need to slow down and take your time, but knowing that now is the time and you've kind of got to grab life by the reins and move forward anyway. There is a big need for you to take charge. You are a cardinal. You do like this energy of pushing forward. This is something that you're good at. The less energy that is spent in conflict and seeing how it is that you can transmute things that were built on shaky grounds might work in your favor, Libra. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. I want you to look at your manifestation list. I want you to look at the things that you know are in the pipelines, things that you want to make true, things that you know that you could make true if you were given an opportunity to do so. Take this month as that opportunity to really simmer in the possibilities of the things that you can achieve. Six of Pentacles. 666, creation. You're creating, Libra, and you're given all of the opportunities that you need this month. You're being asked to balance out certain scales. You're being asked to see where it is that you're giving your energy, who deserves it, who doesn't. You hold the scales. You decide where it is that you bring balance and order out of complete chaos. You decide where it is that you know that you can take charge to create equilibrium. Your own mind might be a good place to start. You do need to spend a little bit of time still creating some sort of illumination, really coming to an end of this real intense need to overanalyze, overthink. It's burning a lot of energy, it's exhausting. I don't think you should contemplate too long over something that brings you a lot of joy and happiness. It is kind of like the utmost contentment. This is the picture of a perfect family, a happy home, a happy ever after, a happy ending, Libra. I don't think you're too far off of this. And this is why I say to you, look at your manifestation list and look at the things that are crumbling around you right now and see what it is that you can do to take charge to not only move forward with what you've learned and what is precious, but really balance out the need for all of this intense in your mind debate, where really all you need to do is surrender to this, surrender to all of this, and really just create a new place, a new version, a new life, a new order. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Libra, if you can do your bit for Mother Gaia Sophia in November, I think karmically it would do you wonders. And I think part of balancing it out scales is seeing if you can do more to connect with the earth, to perhaps connect more with your spirituality, your religious, whatever it is that your practice is. Aphrodite, inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Your connection with God, source, etc. where it is that you might need to spend a little bit more time in self-care and in the practice of divinity. Awakening the appreciation for divinity. Self-care is screaming at me. Libra, why do I always have to... it's always the same thing. Can you please take better care of yourself? Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Libra, you tend to leave a lot of people at arm's length, and it's always quite cold and clerical, and people sometimes that want to get close to you, want to get to know you, can't quite figure out why you exude this energy of wanting to engage, yet you are so detached and cold that it's almost misleading. And so the message here is be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And that doesn't mean close yourself off. Like I said, it's Scorpio season. You're going to have to feel your way through this one. And I'm not saying that Libra doesn't feel. It's just the expression. Mercury just came out of retrograde in your sign. It's the expression. It's the moving at the speed of lightning. It's being so in this conviction, so sure of... And you know, it's so bizarre because Libra, I do feel like it's almost as if the duality constantly plays out with you. If I get too attached, if the thing detaches, I get hurt. If I remain detached and I don't give myself the opportunity to attach, I get hurt. Let's get some romance angels for the sign of Libra for the month of November 2021. Can you believe it's November 2021 already, Libra? Oh. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Let's get some more romance cards for the sign of Libra. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. You deserve love. You are lovable. Oh my God, Libra, you are so lovable. You are the most lovable in some instances. Other instances, you are a pain in the ass. And that is true. But for the most part, you are lovable. And you absolutely deserve love. And I hope you find it. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Ooh. So I do feel like some of you might come into a new love affair and quickly find out that it's unrequited love. But on the other hand, some of you might be thinking that this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So Libra, I think there might even be choices that you've got to make. Who you feed your energy to and who you don't. Trust at the bottom of the deck. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Either way, one is true love. One is new love, and one is unrequited love. You have to feel your way through this one. If you'd like to book a reading, visit Rubyreadstarot.com. Libra, I think that's all I have for you. Have a wonderful November. Mwah! All my love to you. Take care. Bye.